change. McGarry's checked in.
And yeah, Ben's second game with the Pistons. He's really
1:35 left in the first quarter. At the top of the key, Durant. Now the dish tomorrow. Pass to McGarry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Rebound, Detroit. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And good on the basket. Book it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
That's good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Morris, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Reggie Jackson.
Outside Durant.
Stanley Johnson's good.
Goes up at the stripe. No good.
That's not a sight you see very often.
With the new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Baca comes in for Mitch McGarry. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So the Thunder 5 right now. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Morrow is the 2 with Durant, the 3. And it's Payne in at the 1. Outside Durant.
Trying to get past.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
They just haven't been able to contain Durant. He's got 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the...
Dunked home by Marcus Morris. Solid play. Ben. Mismatch on Steven.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Steven Adams, yes, sir.
Morris trying to free himself up, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's been, you know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 15th in opponent points per game, 17th in rebound. And as for turnovers, some work to be done here. Top 2/3 of the league. Not good, but not terrible either. Improvement necessary.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Durant drawing the double team. Shoots the 3. And Dallenberg pulls it down. Pistons trail by 10. Caldwell-Pope kicks the 3. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Dishes to Dallenberg. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
It's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Dallenberg kicks to Meeks. Freak with it. He's against Lee. Freak dishes to Caldwell-Pope. He feeds it to Freak. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Dallenberg, and it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. actually been ugly to see.
Got that one up quick. All left in the first half.
Now he's got 7.
And again, unable to change momentum here. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Meeks, good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
And the first half comes.
Ben has 8 assists. He's having a pretty good
Checked
game.
in for Ilyasova. Contavious Caldwell Pope comes in for Johnson. Jackson, he's checked in for Meeks. And Freak subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Jackson in a shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit.
To pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And stolen by Freak. All alone. Pushes it down to finish the break.
That's how you make
it to the game.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Dalembert sets a screen for Freak. Right side Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
He played the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Gets around, spin.
Kicks it to Dalembert.
Gets it to Dalembert.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron. And
they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
It's Durant with the drive, and that one's good. Now just a 2-point Piston lead.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay. And that is a major flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt.
Ben has 17 points. Really good game.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter.
Ben
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Later that day, Ben received a text message from one of the most influential NBA players of all time, the truth himself, Paul Pierce. As you can see on the screen, Paul would like to talk hoops and potentially have a shoot-around with Ben, and Ben was ecstatic, so of course he said yes, and that will be shown in the next episode, and Ben will have a shoot-around with Paul Pierce, and it's a big moment for Ben because Paul Pierce was one of his favourite players growing up, and, you know, Ben wants to hear from Paul himself, you know, what it's like to win a championship, all that good stuff, and, you know, in the next episode, Ben and Paul will do a shoot-around and talk about all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.